Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This show's Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. So it looks like the Sauce Father has finally came out and pretty much spoke on a whole Go Yayo situation. Now, he didn't come out in his typical fashion where he go on live and just go off and say a whole lot of stuff. He kind of responded in like a subliminal kind of way, right? Now, we rarely see the Sauce Father, Sauce Walka, come out with subliminal messages, but he did nevertheless do a subliminal kind of message this time, right? So we're going to look and read between the lines together. So this is what the Sauce Father, Sauce Walka came out and said. First of all, they came out posted up on the back of his slab. You know what I'm talking about? He called himself the DTS King. But anyways, he said, in the end, pure gangsters win. Stick to the code, never fold. For a judge or a 304. Splat Mafia, Birdtown, Texas, Stupid Cupid, Kirby. And then, of course, he put like a lot of the laughing emojis there, right? Now, this is what the Sauce Father, the takeaway from it, right? When they say never fold for a judge or a 304, that's what he's insinuating at who? Go Yayo. Because who did that? Who put that picture out? Go Yayo's baby mother, which in a way, Sauce calling a 304, pretty much saying that he folded for him. He got himself in that position from folding from the 304. Now, a important part of that, what he said was pure gangsters win. Now, I said this. I said, do real gangsters win in the end? Because that's what the Sauce Father, Sauce Walka said. I said the plot twist is Sauce Walka isn't just a gangster. He's a businessman with multiple successful businesses. Most that are only gangsters end up in prison or jail for life and don't make it to the age of 21. Sauce beat the odds not by solely gangsterism, but by his brain and building businesses. So that's what I want y'all to take away from this, right? Forget everything that he done said. Just focus on when he said the real gangsters win in the end. Listen, fool. If you are a gangster and you don't have no business kind of mindset, or you don't have no mindset where you're trying to build something that's going to generate some money, you're not going to win, you're going to die, or you're going to go to jail. Simple as that. Sauce Walka, he beat the odds, and he's different because he's not just gangster or having gangsterism. He's a business person with a business mind, so he's able to do business. Now, you can be a straight businessman and actually be successful and make a lot of money and be successful that way, but it's very rare that you see a only gangster that becomes successful, right? Now, that's not saying that it ain't a situation where that doesn't happen, even though it's very rare. You know, talking about very, very, very rare that you just straight up strictly a gangster and you become successful. Like I say, you probably won't make it to the age of 21. You know, talking about. But anyways, other than that, let's say we get over to the next topic. Now, other than what Sauce Father, Sauce Walka just said, it does look like that YNW Bortlen, as of yesterday, he had to today at 1:30 to come out and pretty much make his decision if he was going to fold and snitch on YNW Melly by taking a plea deal that insinuates Melly did actually do the murder, or if he was going to say, man, forget that plea deal. I'm riding with Melly 100%, and what I'm going to do is risk getting 5 life sentences plus 75 years. That's what he was looking at, right? So it says YNW Bortlen, aka Cortland Hearing, has until 1:30 today, it says tomorrow, but this was posted yesterday, to decide if he would take the plea or not, right? And I asked y'all, what in the blue hell do y'all think Buddy gonna do? The first comment says $500, he stays silent. To go from 75 years plus a 5 life sentences means they have no case. Melly out of there. So some people saying he's gonna tell, some people saying he wasn't. Now, write in the comment section what y'all think he gonna do while I go to the comment section, while I go to the next post to show y'all what he actually ended up doing. You already know, Buddy was not about to spend wasn't about to risk no 5 life sentences inside of no jail. So what did he do? He said he's gonna take the plea deal, right? His YNW Melly took the plea deal. YNW Bortlen took the plea deal. YNW Melly might be toast because he decided to take it, right? I said, are y'all surprised? I'm not. I think most people live in a fantasy world where they believe that things that data, facts, and the past shows the opposite, which means all these niggas is snitching and telling and ratting. So why in the blue hell do y'all even have any faith that these niggas are not gonna rat, snitch, and tell? They always ratting, snitching, and telling. You know what I'm talking about? Whether they know it or not yet. You know what I'm talking about? Whether they done been ratted on, snitched on yet or not. It's always a rat inside of a camp, especially when it's a whole lot of people. Somebody gonna fold, somebody gonna snitch, and somebody gonna tell. It's just the way it's been, even with the mafia people. Not just the rappers. It's with the mafia. The mafia people were snitching and telling and ratting, all that. You know what I'm talking about? But anyways, now it's been taken a little further with YNW Bortlen, because YNW Bortlen also has agreed to a proffer. Remember, a proffer is when you can get up on the stand and you can say everything that done happened, even stuff that you was involved in. Let's say you was involved in a murder and they give you a proffer and you can get on the stand and legally say, well, he shot and I punched a person and I shot him, but you won't get in trouble because it's part of your proffer agreement. So it says Bortlen is going to proffer, meaning he's going to tell all in exchange for the plea deal, the state offer, which took 2 life sentences off the table. He will serve 10 years in jail, followed by probation. So he was looking at multiple life sentences, right? But they took that multiple life sentences off because now he's going to tell. You know, talking about a lot of y'all in the comment section is surprised. Some people say, wow. Some people say, dang, Melvin S. He should. See, some people think he should tell. You know, talking about now. This is what I said. I said YNW Bortlen agreed to a proffer, which means he will be telling it all in exchange for a plea. Don't be acting shocked and crying. This shit happened 95% of the time. Quit acting surprised. Most of the mafia niggas snitched, and so will the people that's portraying the lifestyle the mafia lived. And it is what it is, bro. I'm at the point now, it ain't no points to just halfway saying stuff, bro. It is what it is. The mafia niggas was snitching, and now the rappers who is living a lifestyle that's perpetrating like the mafia, the same type of stuff gonna go on, bro. And think about it, the mafia was more organized. They actually had businesses. Most of the local gang members ain't got no businesses and stuff like that. A lot of the money that come from them is from going on hits or either, you know what I'm talking about, selling that work. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, now, aside from that topic, it does look like, Mo3's alleged killer, Key1 White, came out and he was like, hey, listen, nothing ain't happened to me inside the jail. I've been super good. You know, some of my people treat me inside of this jail like I'm something. You know, some like I'm somebody. So nobody don't mess with me. I ain't had no incidents or nothing like that all, period, since I've been in jail. Now, of course, he is in Dallas County right now, so people would expect that people will be trying to stand on business and step for Mo3 because Mo3 did rep the North super hard. So I guess they're expecting people to do something for him, but he came out and said nobody did nothing. Now, No Flaw Peach, who of course is Mo3's partner, he came out and he had something to say. He said, Cap, I got him smashed in the feds on my babies. My Mexican was finna do it, but politics wouldn't let him. He straight cap. Now, this kind of threw people through a loop because it says, at first it says, I got him smashed in the feds. And then it says, well, I was finna do, my Mexican was finna do it, but politics wouldn't let it happen. So he capped. So I don't think nothing actually ended up happening to him because he said the politics did get in between that, but he said he was about to get him smashed. But the whole bottom line is, like Benzo Bling said, like Key1 White said, it does not seem like he's been touched inside of the feds for the alleged murder of Mo3, and he's still super confident that he's gonna get out. Benzo Bling, Key1 White is still as confident that he's gonna get out as he was when he first said he was gonna get out after he was first arrested. It was like, I'd be out in a week. He's still just that confident, you know what I'm talking about? But so we'll just have to see how, you know what, let me actually read some of the comments from when he said that, right? That he ain't been touched. Forest Lane guy says, I'm signing out, this world messed up. It says he's in PC. Somebody say he's in PC, but I think some people disagree with this. Somebody say, no, he ain't. Yes, he is. There's no transgender in GP. Yes, he is. Bro was in Gen Pop. This not what y'all think no more. Even the PDFs don't get touched no more. That's that movie stuff time. Changed sadly, but just like the street snitching, accepting things changed. So pretty much people are saying even inside of jail, you know, some of things is way different than what a whole lot of people think. So people ain't really just getting their booty ran up in like that, and people ain't really getting beat up and stuff like that inside of jails. You know, talking about because it's way different than it was at one particular time. Anyways, now to close everything out, it does look like Yayo, the Faux E Honcho, did come out and he said something. You could tell that Yayo feels betrayed. He came out and said, "Be careful who you trust. Privacy is power. What people don't know, they can't ruin." Anyway, so with all that being said, man, there's just a couple different topics we're on inside the media streets. I need to do some more live streams, man. If y'all want me to do some more live streams, man, let me know. Actually get these likes up on a video. That way, something better motivate me to go ahead and get some of these live streams out, even though I'm gonna do it anyways. But anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.